So tomorrow is finally the day that the new contract DLC releases in GTA Online. So in today's video, we'll be going over the release time for multiple countries and locations, along with the possible download size and consoles that were released on. We'll also be going over what to expect tomorrow and much more. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to let you guys know that we're going to be streaming at 4 AM Eastern Standard Time for the launch of this new contract DLC. So if you can join the stream, I would appreciate it. And of course, we're going to be having multiple videos, streams, and so much more here on the channel regarding this new DLC. So if you don't want to miss that, including much more GTA Online content, then make sure to be subscribed and have post notifications. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So of course, let's start off with the release time of the brand new DLC. So it is going to be releasing tomorrow on Wednesday, December 15th, 2021 at around 5 AM Eastern Standard Time. So for other countries and locations, I will leave a link in the description to a time converter. So just put in 5 AM Eastern Standard Time to your time and you should be able to know what time it's going to be releasing for you. Now, Rockstar hasn't officially confirmed that it's going to be releasing at 5 AM Eastern Standard Time, but if you look at DLCs in the past, and pretty much every DLC that released for GTA Online in the past, it always releases at that time, so I don't expect this DLC to be any different. Now for consoles, it should be releasing on the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC on the Rockstar Games launcher, Steam launcher, and Epic Games Store. Now each console usually gets it at different times, so when it comes to PlayStation, it usually gets it first, and then Xbox, and then PC. So I don't know if now Rockstar is going to release the update at the same time for each console, but from previous DLCs, it usually releases like that. Now for download sizes, let's take a look at some of the DLCs that released in the past. So the latest DLC that released in GTA Online, of course, is a Los Angeles Tuners DLC update, and for that update, the download size was around 3 GB on consoles and around 4 GB on PC. And then for the Cayo Perico heist that released last year, which actually tomorrow is going to make 1 year since it released, by the way, but that DLC, when it came to the download size on consoles, it was 6 GB, and for PC, it was around 8 GB. Now for the contract DLC, it seems like it's going to be a very massive DLC. We have a new property, we have new music, new vehicles, new characters, and so much more. So I think the download size is going to be around 5 to 7 GB when it comes to this DLC, but it could be a little bit more or a little bit less, but it should be around those download sizes. Now let's get into what to expect in tomorrow's updates. So tomorrow, expect around 7 to 10 vehicles to be releasing, and at least 2 of them will probably be the Dubache Champion or the Enos Jubilee, since Rockstar promoted those vehicles on the newswire. And we know from leakers that there's going to be a total of 15 new vehicles arriving in this update, so Rockstar will not be releasing all of them on the first day. Most likely there's going to be drip fed content. So again, tomorrow expect around 7 to 10 vehicles, and then the others will be drip fed in the following weeks and months. And we do know all the code names for all 15 vehicles, which is going to be the Astron, the Baller 7, Buffalo 4, Champion, the Cinco Mila, Comet 7, Deity, Granger 2, Ignis, iWagon, Jubilee, Patriot 3, Reaver, Shinobi, and Xeno. So a lot of new vehicles are going to be releasing this update, and these are all the code names, and again, not all of them will be releasing on day 1, but on day 1 we should get around 7 to 10 of them. Also, of course, expect a brand new property known as the Agency making its way into GTA Online, and from leakers, once again, we know that the cheapest agency is going to be over $2 million. So if you do want to buy one tomorrow, then I recommend that you have at least $2 million for the base price, and then it will cost more for upgrades. And we know we're going to be having a lot of customization for artwork, color selections, and also wallpaper selections, along with upgrades like the personal quarter, armory, and a vehicle workshop. And we also know a little bit about the story that will be heist-like in structure, and it's going to be having some preps and also a finale, and all that's coming for Wildbreak 142. And I did make a video going over these new leaks, so I will leave a link in the description if you do want to see all the new ones that I did go over today. And for the agency, we know that we're going to be working with Franklin, Lamar, Amani, Chop, and so many more characters, and it seems like we're going to be focusing on helping rich people with their problems. And we of course know that there's going to be tons of new music releasing this DLC, along with a brand new radio station known as Moto Mami Los Santos, along with 2 previous radio stations, West Coast Classics and Radio Los Santos, getting updates. And if you want to know more information regarding the music that's going to be releasing tomorrow, then I'll make sure to leave a link to a video I made all about it. We also know that we're going to be helping Dr. Dre get his missing phone back that has some new and unreleased music coming straight from him. And for weapons, we know that we're getting at least 3 new weapons tomorrow, which is going to be the compact EMP launcher, the heavy rifle, and the stun gun. And also for the stun gun, it's not going to be the same one that's in GTA 5 story mode, so Rockstar may be updating the existing stun gun or bringing a totally new one. and there's going to be a lot of new clothing also arriving tomorrow, along with some new face paints and new tattoos. So of course there's going to be much more that's going to be arriving tomorrow, but this is just a summary of pretty much everything that we know so far. And if you want to know more information regarding all this, I will leave a link to my playlist on all the GTA Online the Contract DLC information. And tomorrow Rockstar should release a new newswire going over the new stuff and the updates, and possibly a new trailer too. Now before we end the video, let's go over some of the ways to make money before this DLC does release, because you still do have a couple hours before it releases to make some money if you just want to have some more or you don't have enough. So of course you're going to probably need at least like $10 million to fully really enjoy this DLC. So with $10 million you should be able to get the agency and also a couple of vehicles, clothing, weapons, and much more. So pretty much as long as you have that, you should be good for the DLC and you will be able to enjoy it. Obviously 20 million will get you more, and then 50 million should be enough to get everything. So if you don't have enough money or you want to make some more, I highly recommend doing the Caprico heist if you do want to make the most amount of money. It can be done solo of course, and you're going to get around $1.3 million every single time, and it's honestly pretty easy if you've done it multiple times in the past. So if you do want to make a lot of money, do the Caprico heist. You could also do the Diamond Casino heist if you want to. Now of course the Caprico heist is going to make more money, but the Diamond Casino heist is just another way if you want to do it too, but keep in mind you will need another player to do it with. Now this week we also have some bonuses. So this week there's actually a 50% bonus on all bunker sales. So if your bunker is full or even close to being full, I recommend just selling if you can get that money. And if you sell a full bunker, you should be getting around $1.5 million. And even if it's not full or even close to being full, I recommend still selling if you can get money. And the same goes for nightclubs and also MC businesses, crates, and much more. Even if they aren't giving out a bonus, it still is a great way to make some extra money before the DLC releases. And also take a look at your garages, go around to all your garages in the office, your apartments, your businesses, all that. Take a look at the cars and see if you actually still want them, or if you just want to sell them and get some extra money there. It's probably some cars that you bought from the Tunes DLC or the Caprico heist DLC or others that you don't want anymore. So just go ahead and sell it and get some extra money. And if you want to have some more fun making money this week, then I recommend check out the game modes like Bunker Series and also Top Fun, because they are giving out some bonuses this week. Top Fun is giving out double money in RP, and the Bunker Series is giving out triple money in RP this week. And then there's also a bonus on the MOC missions, which is double money. And then for free items this week, we had the Manor PRBGT. So if you do want to get it for free, just log in. And then for the discounts this week, we have 40% off bunkers and bunker upgrades and modifications, along with the MOC and MOC upgrades and modifications. And for vehicles, we have 35% off the Juggler, 35% off the Penumbra FF, 35% off the Tempesta, and 30% off the Laser. Now I don't recommend spending any money on the discounts this week, since it's better to just save your money for the new content that's going to be arriving tomorrow. So don't buy anything unless you really want it. And then also the podium vehicle is the Mava Squatty, and then the prize ride vehicle is the Vector, but today would be a little bit too late to actually start if you do want to get the prize ride. But take a spin at the podium vehicle, because next time there's going to be a new one. It will be of course when the update releases, and there's going to be a brand new vehicle, and there's also double rep on all car meet races. So that's all that's happening for this event weekend. It's pretty much like the last couple hours. So if you want to get anything, which I don't recommend spend any money, but if you want to get something that you really want, or check out some of the bonuses, or get something for free, today is the last day and you just have a couple hours left. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Tomorrow is finally the day we've been waiting for, the release of the GTA Online the Contract DLC updates, and I will be streaming at 4 AM Eastern Standard Time if you do want to join. And we're going to be having a lot of GTA the Contract DLC videos, streams, and so much more here on the channel. So if you don't want to miss that, including much more GTA Online content, then make sure to be subscribed and have post notifications. And I'll see you tomorrow for the release of the new DLC. Peace.